Greetings and welcome to the 65th episode of Retro Rant. Another Amiga game takes center stage for this review, Pushover, developed by Red Rat Software and released by Ocean in 1992. Pushover also got versions for the Atari ST, DOS and SNES. This is a puzzle game that I didn't have back in the day, and let me be straightforward before the actual review, this is my favorite Amiga puzzler, yes, even better than Lemmings. And in this review I am going to explain why. The premise of Pushover features the game's sponsor, some British snack which I am not familiar with, but I understand that they are still going today, which is impressive after all these years. The mascot of these snacks, a somewhat creepy dog, has lost his snacks down a giant anthill. This seems like a suspect story, except if the snack company was super stingy and made packaging so small that could be lost inside anthills. Anyway, the story gets even more realistic since you control an ant soldier, appropriately named GI Ant, who must recover these snacks by solving domino puzzles across 100 levels. I guess this is part of the standard military training in the ant camp, this along with gem collecting, if you remember Boulder Dash. The aim of the game is to move the dominoes around so that all of them topple with one push, but you have to make sure that the domino with the 3 stripes is the last one that falls. There are some special dominoes, for example one that keeps on moving forward, one that explodes, one that flies upward, one that splits into 2, and so on. While in the beginner stages everything is quite linear and straightforward, in the later levels you will have to make changes during the toppling of the dominoes, and this makes the game even more interesting and challenging. GI Ant wasn't taught to jump in the military academy, and you cannot fall from a great height without being turned into ant jam. If all dominoes topple in the right order without any of them being destroyed, the exit for the next level opens, but you have to make sure that the way to this exit is not blocked. The graphics of Pushover, without being spectacular, are very cute and well defined with nice backgrounds and tiles that change every few levels, providing with some welcome variety. The animation is also quite decent with attention to detail. The sound is excellent, with memorable tunes filled with positive energy that are sure to put a smile on your face. I found myself quite often humming these tunes even when not playing the game, and this can only be a good thing. Of course, every time the level setting changes, the music changes as well, and I found that these tracks worked perfectly within the context of the game. They provided excitement without being intrusive, while at the same time they were memorable and distinct. There are also some clever sound effects, including the voice of GI Ant, who doesn't sound like a hard-boiled soldier that much. The controls is the only thing that could have been better. Up is used both to climb ladders and to position GI Ant behind the dominoes so as to push them. This gets confusing a lot of the times, for example when climbing a ladder and after that involuntarily going behind a domino. This becomes a problem in the later stages, since you have to be super fast and precise in your actions if you wish to complete the game. Apart from that, I would have liked Giant to move a bit faster because sometimes he feels like Simon the Sorcerer taking an eternity to move around. The game offers quite a few quality of life features. You have infinite attempts at each level. You get a password after each one, and also after successful completion of a level you get a token which can be spent to complete these levels even when you have exceeded the time limit, or alternatively, you can use them to go back to the domino arrangement before your last push. Both of these features are awesome because in some levels the time limit can be a bit cruel. Also, the game offers hints if you run out of time. I found the level design of Pushover to be absolutely genius. In Lemmings, the stages get crazy or unfair after a while, requiring you to be pixel perfect in your actions, while quite a few stages rely on pure luck, for example when you don't know the direction a lemming is facing. Thankfully, there is no such thing in Pushover. Yes, the levels get fiendishly difficult, but apart from the control issues mentioned previously, all the levels are fair and completable if you think hard enough. Don't get me wrong, I love Lemmings and I have managed to complete it, but it was with save states and with tons of frustration. Pushover is a better designed game with a better difficulty curve that gets very challenging but without hating the player, so it takes the biscuit. Overall, this is a fantastic game that you should play now, even if you strongly dislike puzzlers. It offers a bright and positive experience, although I guess people from UK might be annoyed by their product placement. The level design is top-notch, the quality of life features make the gameplay very relaxing and enjoyable, and the hero is funny and likable. So that's it for now. Be careful that you don't drop your snacks in anthills, and I'll see you next time!